it's a unanimous vote amongst all trainers in the world, is the first thing that you must have on a horse is moving feet. And we can see there that David is encouraging this horse because he knows that that's one of his main ingredients. He must have that horse to move its feet. And although the horse is moving around through his hips, David wants the horse to head out and show commitment with movement of the feet, and that's not what he's getting. Again, I mentioned before when David didn't get what he wanted, he changed his tactic, and he did this too. He had the horse free and didn't want to move his feet, so now he's gone backwards and he's training a little bit and put the lead rope on so that he has more control and can actually get a deeper connection into the hip to try and activate the feet.
That's right, Sandy. Everything we do with horses, they need to have forward motion. You know, we have Edward sitting down here, you know, gold medalist at the World Equestrian Games in the dressage, and those horses have a great deal of drive and forward motion. Stacey, like me, trains reining horses, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen a reining horse do a sliding stop. That is all about forward motion. You know, even though they're stopping, those horses have to have forward motion. Basically, everything we do with them starts with forward motion. You cannot steer a horse without forward motion. You've got to go forward. It's just like you can get in a car and turn the steering wheel all you like. Unless you turn the key and start those back wheels turning, it just sits there.
And that's exactly right. We were talking with Stacey Westfall yesterday. Stacey's done this competition over in the States, and her first comment to me was, I learned really quickly that having a horse moving forward is a lot easier to get this job done than the horse that doesn't think forward. So, again, it's one of the most important ingredients you can have early on in your training is to get your horse to think forward. And some horses naturally do think forward and are quite athletic, and some others aren't. And we can see that a little bit with David's horse.
So this is a competition, but David's cracking that whip. Dan is about to start cracking that whip, but Dan wanted me to come down here and tell Greg that in case he doesn't realise it, he might keep going after David stops. So I want you to be aware that Dan's going to be cracking that whip for a little while. So that's a great question on Dan's part.
Just giving everybody a heads up, there is 5 minutes left to go.
You know, I think David right here, you know, he's having trouble getting that horse moving its feet. He would like to desensitise it to cracking whip anyway, so if that horse has any worries about that whip, what would it do? It would move its feet, so he's trying to work on desensitising it, and if it works good, it works good. If it doesn't work good, great, it's going to fix his other problem, which is that feet movement problem. So it's kind of a win-win situation.